Words have different meanings, don't they? Rodney Parmenter out there to lead this one away. 15 laps the journey, Terry Lierenfeld. Karen Birch is there on the inside with Mitch Parmenter on the second on the outside. Grandbauer and then Ollie would be the next ones. They're looking for a green one this time around. This is the odds semi-feature race as Parmenter goes to the race lead, leaving Lierenfeld up high on the racetrack. Cameron Birch tucked in there as well and plenty of speed on with the Modlites through Western Turn for the first time and down the main straightaway. Rodney Parmenter, race leader. Have a look at Cameron Birch tucking himself in underneath Terry Lierenfeld as they head down the back chute and will go into second place, although Terry Lierenfeld fights back on the outside, drifts high, can't do anything about it. Then the 54 cars arriving on the scene as well, down the back straightaway. Mitch Parmenter's got himself up into 3. Terry Lierenfeld's gone from 2 back to 4. And those 4 have just cleared out from the rest of the field. Grandbauer trying desperately to get himself up involved in this little scrap as well. Back behind them, Jason Ollie has just been passed on the inside. We'll go back to our race leader, and at the moment, Rodney Parmenter doing a great job. Having a little look down on the inside though, Cameron Birch. Birch applying plenty of pressure as they go down the back straight away. Mitch Parmenter tucked in there in position number 3, allowing though the 18 car to get away a little bit that lap around. Under the tower they go. So it's Rodney Parmenter, Cameron Birch. Drifting high on the racetrack was Mitch Parmenter. Thank you very much, says Terry Lierenfeld. And we've got one turning around, unfortunately. Car running in position number 2. Cameron Birch has upended it and gone around on the grass, and that'll put him back at the tail of the field for the restart. He won't be happy.
Behind them, we'll wait and see what this one has to deliver before the end. We're going to go for a quick restart here, Paul.
Outside the witch's hat. On away and racing in the restart. And 52 car of Cameron Birch has got a lot of work to do from the back of the pack. You can see these little cars have got plenty of speed down the main straightaway. Rodney Parmenter, Mitch Parmenter. Back behind them is Terry Lierenfeld, and Kurt Grambauer would be the next one. Back behind them is still that of Dan Lewis, trying desperately to get up involved with the lead car, but the front 3 again putting some distance between themselves and the rest of the pack. They all stay down nice and low through turns 1 and 2 and under the tower. Back in the western corner, here comes Terry Lierenfeld. Lierenfeld has a look under Parmenter, but he shuts the door saying no, not through there. So Terry Lierenfeld tucks in behind Mitch Parmenter as they go under the tower once again. And while this is happening, Rodney Parmenter has putting some distance between himself and Mitch back there in position number 2 with Terry Lierenfeld hot on his hammer. Grambauer would be the next one, and coming out on him is Dan Lewis. We go back to the New South Wales car then of McLean, and back to the car 61 would be the next one. And that's Collins as we go back to our race leader. It's still Rod Parmenter to the better of Mitch Parmenter. Terry Lierenfeld. Grambauer still the next one. He's still locked in battle with Dan Lewis as they go round the western corner once again and down under the tower to put another one down on the journey, and evenly spread out now the front 3 cars. Rodney Parmenter back then to Mitch Parmenter, the next one behind them Terry Lierenfeld. They've dropped off Grambauer a little bit. Behind him is Dan Lewis. Lewis trying desperately to get up through the field. Back behind him is that's the New South Wales car of McLean. Long way back we go to Steve Collins. As they go under the tower, our lead cars are coming up quickly on some lap vehicles, and that is Rodney Parmenter. Parmenter, comfortable leader at the moment over Mitch Parmenter, back then to Terry Lierenfeld. Kurt Grambauer is still there, along with Dan Lewis, and catching them very quickly is Trent McLean. Race leader takes the white one. He's on his final lap, so he's got one more lap of Ian Botcher race parts to go, and we'll take out the odds Modlite mini feature on the first night of their Queensland title. And Rodney Parmenter takes it out. Mitch Parmenter, Terry Lierenfeld. Long way back finds Kurt Grambauer to the better of Dan Lewis in front of Trent McLean. We'll wait then for the 9 car to complete the journey. Julian Ollie, Steve Collins completes the journey as well. But a good win. Rod Parmenter, too good. That's the odds. Point scorers gaining some extra points for their Queensland title. Finals to be run tomorrow night. So if you've enjoyed the Modlites tonight, they've still got one more night to go before their Queensland title is won. And it's Parmenter, that'll be great. Rod Parmenter, Mitch Parmenter and Terry Lierenfeld.
Yeah, team's pretty pumped up here on the hill, Paul. Good result for those guys tonight. Evens feature set to roll out